About 9 years ago we purchased MPL, which was a specialist multi-point lock supplier, and they'd been operating for quite a few years before that, and we looked at it as an extension to our existing business. As you can see in the background is a stand of Bradford City Football Club, and I'm a director. I've been a lifelong fan all my life, and I've been involved with the club for the last 7 years. I go to all the away games and all the home games, and being a director of Bradford City Football Club, yeah, it's a fantastic way to wind down. We have our trade counter in Wakefield, and there we have locksmiths from as far away as Hull, Sheffield, North Yorkshire, and we supply locksmiths within West Yorkshire that come in on a daily basis. We supply about 1,800 locksmiths throughout the UK with locks. People ring up they ring up on a daily basis, and if they ring up before 3:30 in the afternoon, we guarantee that the lock will be on their doorstep the day after. We also have a warehouse, a huge warehouse in Bingley, and that's stocked with locks that are currently selling. What's happened is that when a certain lock has gone out of production, I've tried to buy up whatever's been left, 2,000-3,000 of them, and sometimes they will sit on the shelves for 4 or 5 years, and then the repair market kicks in, and those locks need to replace locks that are out on the that are broken. So from Bingley we feed the trade counter, and also we send out on a daily basis all our orders to all over the UK. We also send to Europe, and we've been just for the last 12 months we've been sending quite a lot of locks to America. About 3 years ago we got involved with the locksmith tools, and there's all sorts of different locksmithing tools that are required, and we are quite strict that the only people that we sell tools to are qualified locksmiths that are in the trade. The people who work on our sales teams they are actual locksmiths. Now, I've done that because of my experience. I worked for 20 years as a locksmith and ran a very successful locksmithing business before we expanded, and we call it the MPL group of companies, and it's all to do with locksmithing. Now, I used to get frustrated when I used to ring up big companies, and they would put me through to a young lady or a young man that had not actually worked in the locksmithing trade. And they would say, oh, have you got a serial number, have you got a number? And sometimes you don't have a number. But the people who work on our sales teams, they are actual locksmiths that are now working for us on the sales. And so people ring up, they ask advice, we help them, we can give advice, because these people who are actually answering the phones and dealing with customers all day long have actually worked as locksmiths, and a lot of our customers say it's very, very helpful indeed that they're speaking to someone who can actually understand what they're talking about. We run non-destructive courses on 5-lever British Standard mortise locks. We also picking them open. We also run courses on cylinders, and we have a training centre at the Bantams Business Centre, and that is next door to Bradford City Football Club. We believe it's a state-of-the-art training centre. The instructors that actually work on it are all actual locksmiths who run their own businesses and that have got many, many years experience. So also we run courses on identification, because you know, a lot of people turn work down in this area, locksmiths and joiners, people like that, is because they don't really understand the locks. They're a little bit frightened of them, and they're buying the wrong one. So we run courses on identification, on UPVC. If you walk down any street, you will find that 8 out of 10 doors now are UPVC. This is a big market, and we also run UPVC courses explaining about different doors, different locks, different handles, all the different things, because we monitor all the calls that come into our company, and more are people requesting parts for UPVC doors. What we need to do is educate the public that when their lock breaks on the UPVC door, that they don't need to buy a new door. They can actually fit a new lock, and the door's fine for another 10, 15, 20 years. You can contact us on 01924 378 444 or 01924 360 444. Also, we have a range of websites, and it covers locksmith training, it covers locksmith tools, it covers multi-point locks, it covers UPVC handles.